Welcome to the Dole Packaged Foods Cooking with Frozen Fruit series. I'm Sarah Lang, and today we're diving into the world of cooking with frozen fruit. You'll discover how you can use Dole frozen fruit to create delicious, convenient, and time-saving dishes across your food service operation. Let's talk about the why behind frozen fruit. Why choose frozen over fresh? First off, it's about labor savings. With Dole Chef-Ready Cuts, we've already done the prep work for you. It's washed, cut, and ready to use, which helps to streamline service and cut down on labor costs. Second, frozen fruit is available year-round. You don't have to let the season dictate your menu offerings. If strawberry shortcake is your bestseller, don't just offer it during the summer, serve it year-round. And don't forget food safety. With frozen fruit, there's less handling and fewer opportunities for contamination. Plus, you can easily manage inventory. Just take out what you need and store the rest to reduce food waste in your operation. For food service operators, the advantages are clear. Labor savings, reduced product waste, and year-round consistency are all key to streamlining back-of-house operations. And when handled properly, frozen fruit delivers the same great flavor as fresh. So how do you handle frozen fruit? The key is to know when to use it frozen, partially thawed, or fully thawed, depending on your recipe. For example, if you're making a smoothie, blended beverage, or other naturally chilled application, you can use the fruit straight from the freezer. It will even help keep your dish cool longer versus using fresh. You can also use Dole fruit frozen for applications where the fruit is being heated in a pan. Think stir-fry, chutneys, and jams. For applications where the fruit is being used as a mix-in or topping and being stored for later service, you would want to partially thaw the fruit before using. Examples would include parfaits, salsas, overnight oats, and any applications where those juices are okay to release as they thaw. By using this method, you're going to infuse more flavor into your dish. However, if you plan to serve your dish immediately, you'll want to make sure the fruit is fully thawed. You should also use fully thawed fruit in baking applications. Fruit naturally releases moisture when baked, so keep this in mind to avoid a soggy or unpleasant texture. And speaking of thawing, here's the best way to do it. The preferred method for thawing frozen fruit is under refrigeration. Place your fruit in the refrigerator for a slow, even thaw. Make sure the fruit is in an airtight container or covered with a wrap. It will take 1 to 2 hours to partially thaw or 3 to 4 hours to fully thaw, depending on the volume. If you're in a rush, you can thaw at room temperature for 10 to 15 minutes for a partial thaw or 20 to 30 minutes for a full thaw. Again, those times can vary depending on the amount of fruit being thawed. You can also run the fruit under cool water to speed up the process, but never use hot water. It can cause the fruit to lose its texture. Once thawed, store any unused fruit in an airtight container in the fridge and use it within 3 to 5 days to keep it at peak quality. That's our introduction to cooking with frozen fruit. If you have any questions that weren't answered here, drop them in the comments below. In our upcoming videos, we'll explore how to use specific Dole Chef-Ready Cuts varieties to create on-trend speed scratch recipes. Hit the subscribe button to follow along.